Platformers might be considered one of the oldest and most popular video game genres to date, thanks to games like Super Mario and Sonic. Featuring a variety of gameplay approaches, action platformers arguably stand out compared to other types of platform games. Hailing from Studio Koba, Haneda Girl attempts to deliver a retro-style action platformer with a modern twist. So what exactly is Haneda Girl like? Check out this review. In Haneda Girl, you'll be transported to an arcade-style gaming world within the Data Empire, inspired by cyberpunk and brimming with neon lights and retro-futuristic aesthetics. If you've played Studio Koba's other game, Narita Boy, you'll know that Haneda Girl is set in the same universe. Unlike Narita Boy, which centers on action-adventure as its main genre, Haneda Girl leans into an arcade action platformer approach for its gameplay. As a result, you won't encounter as deep a narrative as you would in Narita Boy. Broadly speaking, you'll follow the story of Chichi Wakaba, a highly skilled arcade player known for mastering a game called Haneda Girl, who aids Professor Nakamura, the creator of Haneda Girl, in protecting the Data Empire. To safeguard the Data Empire, Chi-Chi enters the game and becomes the Haneda Girl herself and battles the invading Hackernauts. She will be accompanied by a combat robot or mecha named Mother and a katana of light called Kinchan as they work together to defeat the Hackernauts. In the game, you can easily switch between characters, Haneda Girl and Mother, each offering distinct gameplay experiences. The Haneda Girl character focuses on close-range melee combat with lightning-fast slashes and high-mobility maneuvers like jumping and dashing. Meanwhile, Mother emphasizes long-range attacks by launching projectiles. You can even crash into enemies to defeat them when using Mother. An HP bar appears when you use Mother. Once Mother's HP reaches 0, the robot is destroyed and you're immediately switched to the Haneda Girl character. But don't worry, you can use Mother again after a few seconds. The dynamics between the two characters allow you to devise a variety of strategies to overcome and defeat the Hackernauts. Character switching is instantaneous, and constantly alternating between them often becomes the key to conquering each section. Of course, you can play slowly to ensure your safety, but the game itself prioritizes fast-paced gameplay. The faster you conquer each section, the higher your score will be. You must execute your movements and actions with precision. Often even a small mistake can instantly trigger a game over message on your screen. Honestly, I died nearly 100 times just trying to master one section. It can be a bit frustrating, but the sheer number of deaths only amplifies your drive to overcome that section, since each death is a direct result of your own error. Beyond the challenge, this dynamic creates a compelling rhythm where each setback fuels your determination to improve, making every small victory even more satisfying. The further you progress, the greater the challenges you'll face. Each section never feels monotonous, as it's enriched with various new elements, new enemies, and new mechanics. Although I previously mentioned an addictive urge to complete every section, for some reason, none of the sections I've finished have left a lasting impression on me. I often forget the details of how I conquered the earlier sections. Perhaps this is understandable, considering you'll encounter higher difficulties and new experiences in the upcoming sections. In addition to the main sections, you'll also encounter special sections that you can conquer. These special sections usually provide various armory items to help you overcome challenges, such as granting additional shields to Haneda Girl or offering new types of projectiles for Mother. There's also a Flippy Codex that broadens your understanding of the Haneda Girl universe. Each special section requires a specific collectible to unlock it, whether that's discs, finishing a main section with a gold rank, or rescuing hostages. Although the dynamic of switching between two characters is appealing, the limited skill set leaves Haneda Girl's gameplay at a merely okay level. Essentially, the Haneda Girl character only has 2 attacks, direct attack and slashing, and I was hoping to see additional offensive skills beyond just those 2. There's also a crucial issue that significantly diminishes the enjoyment of playing Haneda Girl. In the early sections, it might not be very noticeable, but as you progress further, you frequently encounter frame drops throughout the game, especially when many enemies are defeated at once and the screen is flooded with explosion effects. These frame drops become even much worse. Such frame drops often cause me to lose a life, which undermines the game's core emphasis on speed. Additionally, there's a bug when trying to open the pause menu. When you press the start button, sometimes the screen only displays the word pause without showing any available options. This means you are unable to switch armory or view new codex entries since those features reside in that menu. Overall, Haneda Girl is a high-difficulty action platformer that's quite fun to play, though it isn't for everyone. With its strong focus on gameplay, it's ideal for those who want to dive straight into the action without getting bogged down by a deep story. Each section is designed to be completed in a short amount of time, making it perfect for players looking for a game to enjoy in brief sessions. The dynamics of the two characters, with their distinct gameplay styles, provide a multitude of strategic options to conquer each section. The constant introduction of new elements in every section ensures that you never grow bored of playing. However, there's a critical performance issue where the game frequently experiences frame drops, especially when numerous effects are displayed on screen. The presence of the bug also slightly disrupts the gameplay. As a fan of high-difficulty games with fast-paced gameplay, I wanted to give Haneda Girl a high rating. However, the issues I encountered throughout the game prevented me from doing so. Therefore, the final score I can give Haneda Girl is 7. That's the review for Haneda Girl. Check out our other indie game reviews, such as Dolok Town, and also our top list of the best indie JRPGs. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.